to the doctor, his first doctor's visit. You know, I threw him down on the doctor's table, thought, ah, that looks pretty cute, pulled the camera out, snapped a picture. I think I shot 4 or 5 frames before the doctor's like, can we hustle this up here? I got some other patients waiting. And this one was the best one. You know? This was the day after he was born, and he was in the intensive care for a day, and I'm down there with my camera. I probably shot like 200 pictures, maybe 8 or 10 of his hand like this. You know? And there's always one that's a little better, you know. So don't just pull out your camera, take one picture of Danielle, click, oh, I got my picture. Especially if you're shooting digital. It's a myth now that digital is free because the more you take, you have to have bigger memory cards, bigger capacity on your computer, hard drives, the whole thing. But you can easily take 10 pictures and delete 8, you know, or 7, keep the best 3. That's fine. That's a good way to shoot. But don't just click one and think, okay, I'm done. Because there's always things you will see. There's the image as you're looking at it. There's the image you see on the back of the camera. And then there's the image like when you get home and you plunk it up on the computer and you think, oh, I didn't see that thing there. You know. Here's a good example. Let me go into this. What I'm going to show you, this is some stuff from Italy. Where I'm going with this is teaching you. Perfect. This, I was walking down the street in this little town, Pienza, and this beautiful little girl came running towards me, and she had this amazing First Communion gown on. She's looking very sort of angelic, but she's running. And I leapt out in front of her with my camera, and that's the other thing in terms of having your camera ready. I mean, mine's always on my hip, ready to pull out, and whenever I'm traveling like this, it's literally in my hand, ready to go. It's not like off and, you know, has the settings on it from yesterday. It's, as you're moving through the world, you're changing the settings on the camera so that you can take a picture of the moments nowadays. So she's literally running towards me. I leapt out in my 2 words of Italian, and I'm like, please stop, you know, whatever, and clicked one picture, and this is a bad picture. You know, there's all this distracting stuff going on here, and all these things you don't, as you look through your viewfinder, there's a tendency to get centrocentric, I can't even think of it, what's the word, centric, whatever. But people only look in the middle. You know, they only look at this part of the picture as they're taking the picture. So just before you take the picture, whip your eye around, just go like really quickly around the outside, and you'll see things that shouldn't be here. You know, this thing, this is confusing here, you know. So then the next frame, I just moved slightly.
Is that your wife?
It is. We're going to get to that in a second. So all I did was move the camera slightly down and to the side, and I got rid of these people. Okay? And the guy, I don't know if it's a guy or a woman, this person was walking, so they're gone. And by moving the camera slightly, you know, I got rid of the people in the background. This person's gone, and I kind of mostly got rid of that sign. Click. Boom, boom, boom. I took 3 frames. The third one's not here, but there is a much better picture. My wife was 6 months pregnant, didn't move that fast. So I got rid of her in Photoshop. So it just in terms of Photoshop, digitally manipulating images and stuff like that, I really don't like to do it. My preference is to shoot the best possible picture you can, and then fix what you can't fix in Photoshop. You know, then fix it later in Photoshop. In terms of the morality issue, there are very high-profile instances recently in the past couple of years where news photographers have been dismissed, fired. You know, it's entirely different if you're putting work in an art gallery or if it's in a book of pretty pictures or whatever it is. You can do whatever the hell you want. If it's news, it pretty much has to be the photograph as it was. You can't fix it to make it better. Quite literally, people are fired for this.
Why?
Because it's the whole issue being that the news is the news. You can't mess with it. This is what happened. you're documenting the reality. There was one instance, the Los Angeles Times, about 2006, I think it was. A photographer in Iraq was just sort of playing around on his computer and sort of moved a piece of something in one photo and kind of, oh, that looks pretty good, that looks better. Just left it there, and then the editors called, hey, we need some pictures right away. He sent some pictures. He happened to send that particular one that he had doctored, forgot about it or something. They ran it front page, and someone was looking through the paper, an Iraqi American was looking through the paper to see if he recognized any people in the photographs, and just happened to notice that the same guy appeared twice. Called the paper, and they're like, hey, what's up with this? They call him, and he's like, oh. And he was fired. He can't get hired anywhere now because you don't mess with the news.
There's a point that, I don't know if you've had this experience, you're selling stuff to Geographic.
I've never actually sold anything to them.
They now have a rule, you have to deliver the raw image.
So what David's talking about is the raw files right out of the camera that haven't been manipulated at all. You know, as I showed you this one, I mean, even if you go back, just look at the colors and that sort of thing on this one, and then we go up one. Mm-hmm. See how I've changed that slightly? You know, I've changed the color, made it a little warmer. I cleaned up a few things. You know, it darkened it a little bit. What David's talking about is now for the Geographic, they want to see out of the camera, right out of the box pictures. More, I guess, just as proof that you haven't played with it, kind of thing, right?
Because they've had heat too.
Yeah.
Very early on, they had that thing with the pyramids.
Right. Yeah. What David was talking about, there was one photograph where, because the magazine is magazines are a tall vertical, and in the particular photograph, both pyramids wouldn't fit, so they actually just took one and moved it over to fit it in the frame. And then I think it was an archaeologist said that there is no way, based on the time of day and whatever, that, you know, and they're like, oh, busted, you know. So that now what a lot of magazines will do is actually print a little disclaimer that the cover or this photograph has been digitally, quote, enhanced or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it's a photo illustration.
Photo illustration, exactly. That's the term they like to use.
So John, this is a really interesting one, talking about the media. You're not allowed to talk about the, but can you talk about restrictions on the media, especially with the war, or what can be printed or not, or
there's
how
been a lot of that. Your illustrious President Bush has declared that there will be no photographs of American dead. And the last time that happened was in 1941 during the Second World War, where it was a kind of morality of the American people issue. We don't want to disturb mothers and whatever. Obviously, the political implications are different now in that he doesn't want the bad publicity of American dead being on the newspapers.
So they won't even allow. You can't photograph the corpses coming back.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
you're right.
Coffins.
Although there was,
But there was one at one point.
there was
Quite a
one
while ago,
photo about 2 years ago. I think it won a Pulitzer Prize or something, and it's of coffins being unloaded off a plane, and all the people where you can see the passengers on the plane are kind of looking out the window, and it's an amazing photograph. But you're right.